morning, happy Friday, and how are we all? I've nearly sliced the top of my finger off this morning, so that's good to know, isn't it? So I've got this little, making sure that there's not blood all over the carpet. But anyway, enough about me. How are we all? As you're coming in, let me know, give me a thumbs up, give me a smiley face, and let me know your name. That's always useful. So we're going to do a full body Friday fitness workout. Try and say that after a few glasses of wine. So you need your bands, you need every piece of equipment, because who knows what I'm going to throw at you this morning. Good morning, Sally. How are we? Happy Friday to you, Angie. Boom. You are all over it this week. Don't forget to send me a little picture of your workout once you've done it. Nice to see you. So I was just saying Friday fitness, so we're going to do a little bit of everything. Upper body, lower body, core, and a cardio blast. Just to give you a little update, it is the 1st of April tomorrow, my most favouriteest month, because it's our birthdays, and I love the lambs. Good morning, Paula. Don't forget, no lunging for you this morning. I will give you an alternative. I'll try and not do too many lunges. So yes, April tomorrow. So our April challenge will start on Monday, and I've already spoke to both Andrew and Paula about this. So we're going to, I've not named it yet. I keep going through different names, but we're going to focus on little mini habits to get you started. We're going to do a sugar detox, and I've got lots of things planned for ideas throughout April, but I will drop more about that information on Monday's live. Shall we get cracking? I'm hoping my finger's not going to fall off, so we'll get rid of that because it's going to hinder. And if there's blood all over the floor, what can you do? So start with your toes out. Start with those knees out. I'm going to come into a nice little mini squat and bring those arms out. So swing the arms into a little mini squat, reach up. Let's get this body ready for weekend. Who's doing anything nice? Who wants to come on a nice big bike ride with me? Let's pray for some sunshine. One more. Up into side leg raise. Let's start with the old leg, as that's left leg of me. That's always my favourite leg. So keep that foot flexed. Balance through the right. Give me one more. And transition. So lean onto that left. Nice and stable. And let's get the outer glutes and the outer thighs going. Two more. And I'm just going to face this way as we're going to get the right arm up and left leg out. Get the hamstrings warm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Looking down to the floor when you know what you're doing. One more and change sides. So try and keep that back nice and straight. Lengthen the arm. Send that leg back for one more. I'm going to take a step back, so we're going to come into a roll down. Fingertips to the floor, left arm up, and then back down. We're doing 3 of these. Look up to the ceiling, look down to the floor, but just try and get some movement through the middle part of the back. And then change sides. Not enough room, wall in way. Right arm up, and then down. Any tightness, any stiffness. Sally, your legs recovered from last week. Spinning around. I'm kind of been spinning around this morning. Come down all the way and come onto your hands. Drop down onto your knees and push up. Squeeze your buttocks. Hands over the top of the shoulders. Nice big press up. 2 more, then we're going to go into downward dog to finish our little stretch of mobility, and then we can get cracking. I know you're all keen beans this morning. Push those heels down to the floor. Give the little hips a little rock from side to side. Oops, up, Sally. I'm not singing to you. Walk it back up. And round those shoulders over. We are starting with dumbbells, so grab them. Let's get the old clock ready for action. Beautiful. Right. Right hand, left leg. Inside leg to a double shoulder press, which looks a little bit like this. So come on the inside of the leg and then press for 2. Then we build up and we press for 3. You know where I'm going with this. So we'll start together again. So 2, 3, 4, until we've done 45 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. So squat down, bring the weight to the inside, give me 2 presses, palm stays facing in, soft through your knees, 3 presses, and we build up to 4. Ange loves the shoulder session, so you'll like this little kicker. I hate shoulders, but I like legs, so it keeps us both happy, doesn't it? 3, 4, 5, next one's 6, got 10 seconds left, 6, 5, we're going to go up to 7, 3, 2, good, make sure we're coming into a deep squat, so I want to see that bottom ass to the breast, keep going, 4, 3, 2, lovely, so that's what we're going to do on the same, so down to the right leg, 2 shoulder presses, all the way on the inside, and for 3, so try and keep up or stick to my tempo, not faster, not slower, so a tempo 1 and 1, we're on 5, 4, 3, keep those knees soft, don't lock out, pressure through the heels, and number 6, I think I've lost count now, 2, 3, 4, 5, those shoulders feeling warmer, number 7, and we're around the world in a minute, in 5, 4, 3, 2, I think we did an extra set on that, either that shoulder's a bit weaker. Right, if you've got your little squidgy balls, and you've got, Sal, you can use your ball now, place your ball in between your knees, squeeze the ball. If you've not got it, a hand, fold a cushion and squeeze that. So we're going to engage inner thigh, grab a 1, a 2, something, maybe a 3. If you like your shoulders, go for a 4. So we're going to come down into a mini squat, arms come out in front, and we come to around the world. So squeeze the ball and bring those arms up and down. Now imagine you got a little blueberry underneath those toes. So your pressure is through the heels. Keep your back nice and straight. We've got 4 more, and I'm going to come onto the floor to do little squat thrusts, keeping the ball in between the knees. So you can drop your balls in a second, but not the one in between your knee. Last one. Good. So do your little ball roll, turn to one side, roll down, hands to floor, walk it out. Hands underneath shoulders, jump in so the knees are underneath the hips, and we're going to jump in and jump out, squeezing the ball. Are we ready? 3, 2, go. We've got 15 seconds. Squeeze the ball, drive the knees up towards the wrists. 10 seconds to go. Keep squeezing, don't drop that ball. We're going to come up onto our feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Back up onto your feet. Grab a dumbbell. Keep waddling with the ball in between your knees. We're going to come into a bent over row. Squeeze the ball, place one hand on your back. Bend, fly or row, and then stand. So squeeze, one arm fly, and return. The reason your hand on your back is so that you keep your back nice and flat and straight. Engage your core. We're doing 10, and then we're back onto the floor into squat thrust for another 15 seconds. And then we'll do the other arm. Keep going. 3, and 2. Last one. Good. Pop that weight down. Back onto the floor. Hands in front. Are we ready? 15 seconds. We'll start on the clock and go. So can we drive those knees a little bit higher up towards the wrists? Squeeze the ball. Can you go a little bit faster? You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep that ball. Grab your dumbbell. 10 on the other arm, hand on back. There we go. Stand in between. Squeeze that ball as tight as you can. Also keeps your legs in the correct position. Good. So we should be feeling this in the back, in the arms. Slight little bend of the elbow. But as straight as you can. So look down, give me 3 more, and I'm going to give you a variation of the squat thrust. In 2. Right, last one, and then pop your weight to the floor. Good. Now this time, we're going to go sideways. So you're going to jump out in one direction, jump out, so you go left, right, right. You get the gist. Are we ready? So fingertips to the floor, walking forwards. Start with your legs tucked up. Jump to the left, back to the centre. Jump to the right, back to the centre. 15 seconds. Are we ready? Let's go. So go as wide as you can. Out to the side. Keeping those on your toes. That's it. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and back up. Now you can get rid of your ball. Right, grab your dumbbells. Now we're going to mix this up from a Arnie press to a chest press. So are we ready? 30 seconds on one side. Then we're going to come onto the floor. Do shoulder tap, excuse me. So left leg forward, right leg back. Arms up. Arnie press. And then incline press. So bringing the elbows together. And we're pressing up like you would if you are doing an incline bench chest press. We are halfway. Good. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. How are those shoulders feeling? Don't let the elbows drop. Give me the 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Woo. Oh, right, we're going to do a little shoulder press. Get an itchy nose. Does that mean I'm going to be in a fight? So, shoulder tap to push up. 10 off, back on your feet, right leg forward, and repeat what we've done. Are we ready? I always like to do a little roll down. And create that little triangle. Take your legs nice and wide. Now if you can, I want you to try to do a tricep press. So if you can do it on your toes, fabulous. If you need to drop onto your knees, do what you need to do. As long as you keep those elbows tucked in. So 10 up. So we tap, tap, we keep our triangle, and we do our tricep press. So keep those elbows tucked in so you're not flaring out. So we isolate the triceps. If you need to drop onto your knees so you can take the chin and the chest all the way down, then good stuff. Oh, it starts getting tough towards the end. 3 to go. Last 2. Can you stay on those toes? Keep your hips up. And boom. Up we get. Did we manage all 10 on your toes? If you didn't, then that's absolutely fine. We're going to do wide push-ups for the next one. Right leg forward, left leg back, up, Arnie, and let's go. So, if you need to drop the weight at any point, then that's absolutely fine. But keep pressing forwards and adding in that twist. 10 seconds to go. 9, feel the burn. 8, 7, 6, come on, keep going. 3, 2, last one. Drop those weights. Round that over. Are we ready? 10 push-ups, no shoulder taps. We're doing that at the end. So we'll come down onto the floor. Put your hands by the side of your chest, and then either come onto your knees and 10 push-ups from there. So if your shoulders are tight, just do what you need to do as long as you're going all the way to the floor. Pointless doing half-hearted push-ups. So if you're feeling tight, onto your knees, hands nice and wide. And I want that nose to touch the floor. Keep your back nice and straight. And just go to your own tempo. but give me 10 full, good, proper push-ups. Yeah, these are proper push-ups. 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Just have a little stretch out if you need. Shoulder taps. So create your triangle. Make sure those hands are underneath your shoulders. 10 on each. No wibbly wobbly hips. I want to keep back straight, tapping up towards those shoulders. Slow and steady. 5, 4, 3, keep going. 2, and last one. Awesome work. Have a little drink, open a window, which is what I'm going to do. Oh, it's warm. Are we ready for some bottom action? Grab your ball, come down onto the floor. Squeeze the ball, bring your heels as close to your bottom as you can. I've put this lovely little candle in here, which I'm going to knock off at some point and be in trouble. So I'm going to move down a bit. Anyway, so onto your heels, squeeze your ball and bring the arms up. So we're doing heel-based bridges as a little recovery set, but to start to activate those glutes. So we are doing 15 heel bridges, and then we're going to drop our feet to go to single bridges. Have you done these already, Paula? So these are a great little way to activate those glutes before a session, or to strengthen the bottom before you run. So, are we ready? 3, 2, good. Drop your feet down, bring your heels up, extend your right leg, push through the left, squeezing the ball, and send those hips up. We're doing 10. So we've got 6 left. And 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. And drop the right leg, lift the leg, make sure the leg stays parallel. Up we go. Good. And don't lift too high, but make sure you're feeling it in that right glute. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring those knees in towards the body. Come up into a kneeling position. I'm going to go, my shoulders are getting tight. I'm going to grab a ball, just a little one. So grab a weight up to 3 kilos. We're going to do elevated bicep curl. So squeeze the ball onto your heels, roll back so we can feel those lower abdominals engaged, like what we did when we started. We're going to do 2 reps, and roll back up. Roll back and do 3. Good. 3. I hope you've begun. Roll back. So elbow stays in line with shoulder. Lower abs engage. And we do our elevated bicep curls. That's number 4. Roll back up, reset, and go for 5, 4. Stay on those heels. 3, 2. Fabulous. Now swap hands. We're back to 2. So bring that dumbbell or that ball all the way to your shoulder. So number 3. Try and keep those feet on the floor. Don't let them come away. If you need to support the back, you could put foam roller behind the body just to protect the back, or just sit a little bit more upright if you're feeling any twinges in the back. I've once again forgot where we're up to, so I'm doing 4. Last one, number 5. Surprising. Half of you don't have one side bigger than the other with my appalling counting. Anyway, last one. Nice work. Roll back. Are we ready? We're going to do a reverse crunch. Come up and into 2 V-sits. Roll back. You stick to 1 reverse crunch and to 2 V-sits. We're going to do 30 seconds. I'm going to go on the clock. 3, 2, roll back. Reverse crunch. Sit up. 2 V-sits. Roll back. So hands on the floor for the V-sit, hands off the floor for the reverse crunch. So targeting upper and lower abs. Good. Are we feeling strong? Are we feeling crunchy Friday? Don't have a crunchy. Keep going. 2, you can have a crunchy if you want. And 10 more seconds. Just adding a few more on. I know you all love a bit of ab work. Come on. And one more. Lovely jubbly. Get ready your ball. Come round onto your all fours. Going to do a little bit of hip twisting. So, Paula, one for you. Hit your band on, everybody. So we've activated those glutes, so we're now going to work them a little bit harder. We're going to stick with one hip twist. We're going to do 2 little mountain climber legs, so it looks like this. So turn your toes under, flex the foot. Starting with the right leg, we do a hip twist, we kick back for 2. And then we just continue with 1 twist and 2 kicks. 30 seconds on the clock, go when you're ready. Hands under shoulders. So hip twist, remember keep your back flat. Point your toes as you kick to get upper, well not upper and lower at all, but yeah, glute max. Getting into the quads, getting into the arms and the shoulders. That's not a muscle, you're not working with this. Now if you need to put the other knee on the floor, then absolutely do so, because I don't want you arching your back. I want that back nice and flat. Last ones. Good. Oh, 30-second flies when you're having fun. Oh, definitely going to have a fight with someone today. This nose is itchy. So, change sides. And 2 little kickbacks. 30 seconds. But we don't think about the time. We think about Friday night. Relaxing, chilling, in our happy place. Yeah, talk some crap. Keep going. 10 seconds. Point those toes. How's that tush feeling? Last 2. Oh. Shoulders feeling good? Come back onto your back. Take the band around the bottom of the feet. So if you need, remember this ball is a great little bit of support. If you need a bit of a guide to lean back on, we're going to do right leg press for 15, left leg press for 15, double leg press. Well, I'll explain that. I've learned by now not to give you 2 information at once. So lean back, bring your knees up. Now as you kick forward with your right leg, pull your left leg in to just give that self a little bit more tension. Drop the knee as low as you can. So we're kicking into the quad, we're kicking into the lower abs, and also a little bit of hammy work. Keep going, can you feel those lower abs? And 7, I'm guessing, 6, 5. Good, keep leaning back as we kick that leg forward, slow and steady for 3, 2, and have a little rest, and we're ready to change sides. If that felt easy, you could either put another band round or just go for a heavier band. So, lean further back if you want to target those quads, those abs a little bit more. So, big kick, try and keep the band around the heel. 10 to go. Keep it slow and steady. 9, lovely. 8, come on. 7, 6, oh, abs are screaming. 4, 3, 2, and thank God that's over. Have a drink, double leg press. So, because this is purely quads and you've all got strong quads, I would suggest double up on your bands or go for a harder band. If we're doing it, as my dad always says, do it properly. So, get those bands and let's do some grafting. So get your head and your shoulders up, and we're going to do alternate legs, driving in, keep kicking. So we want as much resistance as we can. So a heavy band and a medium band, a heavy band and a light band. Let's really target those quads now. We're not having to drive to the gym to on the leg extension machine or a leg press. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good stuff. Get rid of that. I'm going to go back to creating our little triangle. And we're going to go across body mountain climber. Now, we're not going to twist the hips. That's the purpose of taking your legs as wide as you possibly can. So triangle, drive that knee all the way to the wrist. Keep looking down and take your legs as wide as you possibly can. This is a really good way to target those lower, deep abdominals. So I've put 30 seconds on the clock. We started 3 seconds ago. So keep going. So drive up, kick back, stay on those toes, hands over shoulders. If you need to have a little rest, drop onto your knees, but keep those legs as wide as possible. Keep it slow and steady. Good. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6. Lovely. Come on. 2, and 1 more. Right, I'm going to focus on back, so we're going to come back up onto our feet. I'm going to do lat pull downs. Oh, you can either do this dumbbell or banded. Now when you do a shoulder press, it comes to here, so shoulders in line with elbow. When we're doing our lats, we bring it all the way down. So you're going to keep one hand above, and then the other arm is going to do the work. So you pull all the way down and push up. Take your legs nice and wide. We're going to do 10. So keep hand above your head and bring that elbow up as far down to the hip as you can. Good. Give me 5 more. So working more into the back as we bring that elbow all the way down. Good. Keep those abs tight. Hopefully they're burning now. 3, 2, and last one. Give me a nice little shoulder roll. How are we feeling? We're nearly there. Arm up. Change sides. So drive that elbow down to that hip bone and push up. Good. Oh, that little breeze is nice. It's going to be nice and warm, I think, today. Warm and wet. Lovely. Keep going. 4 more. 3. We're going to finish where we started. 2. And the last one. Drop those weights. Your option is to either do it with your little balls or just do it as a mobility exercise to free off. Sissy squat to round the world. 10 of. So we're just loosening upper and lower body off. Keep going. And 5. Good. So all the way up. Reach nice and high. Spread those toes. Let's free off the feet as well. 2 more. And the last one. When you come down, get rid of the balls and take those arms out. Let's release the shoulder blades. Soft through the knees, and let's stretch this bad boy out. 2 to go. Last one. And then drop onto your knees. So, right leg forward, left arm up, and reach up and over. And happy Friday, ladies. Thank you for joining me this morning. It's always nice to play with somebody. Change legs. Is it off for a nice hearty breakfast? So, I'm allergic to this room. So this coming week, you're going to be posting photos in the Facebook group of your little habits. So Paula and Ange, you've got your 2 habits. So I want to see photos in the group later. Into cat and couch and into chest. Lift that head up and round off the back. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay and let me know you've done this workout. Last one. Push the bottom up, push the heels back, and release those hamstrings. Ooh, right now. And hands opposite hay fever season. Bring those elbows up and round. Take a nice breath in and breathe out. And then change direction. Awesome work. And then bring those hands forwards to release. Hands on the back of the back. And squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then give yourself a round of applause. Make sure you drink plenty of water today. Have a fabulous weekend. Good morning, whoever's just popped in. Nice to see you, but we're going. So, right. Have a good weekend. I will be back on Monday giving you more updates. Don't forget, April's recipe pack is in the app. It'll also go live in the Facebook group tomorrow, with it being the 1st of April, so you can access it there. Also, if you make anything nice and lovely, then do share your photos. I like to see what you're conjuring up. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Adios.